Guys, I feel like we're lost.
I just don't want to run into whoever did this.
I think we should just head down the... I'm trying!
In 2023, a group of content creators called The Boys traveled to a small island near Japan named Hachijo-shima to investigate an abandoned luxury hotel that had been left to decay since the 1990s. The Hachijo Royal Hotel was constructed during an era when Japanese citizens were prohibited from leaving the country. But once those travel restrictions were lifted and people could jet off to destinations like Hawaii or Singapore, the hotel's clientele vanished almost instantly, and so did any reason to keep it running. It was left completely as is, with everything still inside. None of them had any idea what was waiting for them in there.
This. What the f?
Holy this place is falling apart.
Oh yeah, be very careful. A lot of the floors are easily sunk in already.
We probably shouldn't go up to the 3rd floor.
But we're gonna.
Oh, so you're telling me that you can just fall through the floor at any moment?
That is... Josh, don't.
Holy freaky down there. Hang on. Josh, if you go in it, then we're gonna know you're the imposter. Dude, this place is crazy. Only the imposter can go in. Place is crazy down there. I don't like that. I'm really scared of like looking down there and seeing something look up at me.
Just put the camera in, turn it around.
There were gaps in the flooring where they could peer straight down into pitch black lower levels, and one of them admitted his greatest fear was staring into that void and catching something staring right back. The deeper they ventured into the building, the more unsettling things became. Sounds drifted out of rooms that were completely empty, strange noises bouncing through corridors that hadn't heard a footstep in 3 decades, and every time they moved toward the source, the sound seemed to shift somewhere else entirely.
What the f was that? Dude, check it out. Charlie Sheen's been here. This is the biggest line I've ever seen. Dude, everything's in such good condition.
Right?
It's probably because the Japanese don't immediately loot things when
I was gonna say, if this was in Florida, dude, I would have.
Empty.
Who's checking on the trapdoor?
What the f?
What the f? Dude. Wait. Does it have anything on the back?
Crazy. That's an Australian. He's been here. Is that laser beam?
Oh my god.
I looked up and just saw that.
Dude, that's how I felt after the seahorse shot we had last night.
I love the little details, like the rocks on everything.
This isn't like a high graphics game, bro. I love the details on these.
Yeah, there's lights outside. There's lights. There's lights outside.
Is it really?
What's that? What's that there?
It's a mirror. It's a mirror.
It's a reflection. Oh my god, it's a reflection. Yeah, it is. Oh my god.
Relax, dude.
What the f?
Did you get scared?
Yeah.
Man, you gotta hold it together, brother. Did you hear that? Maybe we shouldn't go.
No, it's water dripping.
Prove it. Can you prove it, Alana? What the f? Mike, why the f would you do that?
These nuts. Garden restaurant.
Sumimasen.
Oh, look at the stuff.
Oh, you know we like stuff.
The cash register stuff is here and everything. It smells crazy in here.
Oh look, it's everyone's favorite CD.
Sumimasen.
It's my favorite.
Dude, isn't it crazy to think that this place was like bustling?
Yeah, at one point.
Like you got like...
Then they stumbled upon something that genuinely shook all of them. A sake bottle that one of them had picked up and set down on a lower floor had somehow turned up on an entirely different level of the hotel, sitting in a hallway they had already passed through, and not a single one of them could account for it being there.
YouTube videos.
I'm accidentally watching Day 6 Human Revolution is fine, here's why. This one's actually boarded up.
There's like entire concrete columns falling in here.
I'm gonna have a quick look. Oh my god, there is.
I don't think you should go in, man. Wait, where did this concrete come from?
That's what I mean, it's not from here.
Oh, maybe they were look, they were renovating the walls. Right?
Hmm. Whoa! F me.
Josh? What the f,
man?
I think it's.
No, I saw that too.
Did you? God f***ing damn.
It looked like something just went.
Something moved in here.
Very nice. Again, solid granite walls, very high quality. Dude, just get the f*** at him. Hey guys, what are you doing here? There's a sealed crate of beers here.
No way. Soda review?
All of them are still sealed.
Oh, f off. Lana, isn't that where the sound came from? It came from down there.
Holy f.
Dude, you and me saw that at the exact same time. I don't know what the was in there.
There's something weird's going on. I've got to be honest, I don't want to go around that corner and hear whatever noise came from down there.
Let's go around that corner and see what noise came from down there.
I know, I feel like you're not listening to
I
me.
agree with Juicy. We have to explore. Narrator, you have no other option other than to come with us. What are you gonna do, walk back by yourself?
I'm gonna go with you, but I'm gonna be in the middle.
Okay, fair.
What the was that?
Well, I farted again.
No, I didn't.
No, shh. No, hold on. I actually thought I heard something down there.
What's that?
What's that? Did you hear that? I heard that. That sounded like something crawling above us.
Muchachos, I have the camera now, and I am terrified because there is a spider that's the size of a goddamn.
It's like the size of a f***ing chihuahua.
Do you think that's a jumping spider? I don't even tell. It looks like it's got. Putísima madre, güey. Te voy a chingar, cabrón.
Should we throw a rock at it?
No, don't.
You need to not be making f***ing noises like. Was that you, Alana? Yeah. Sound like a goddamn banshee. What? Hell no. Hell no.
What the f?
Hell no.
Did you see that?
Yeah?
What was it?
The door f***ing...
The door just moved.
It slammed.
This is the only way out.
Dude, that door opening is not as bad as the fucking spiders to me.
Who's opening that door?
You open it.
I'm not f***ing opening
You're
it.
in the front.
What does that say?
Hurry up, dog. There could be a fucking spider right under this.
They would have had to do that from the inside.
It's like it went loose. Look how strong that thing is on the ground.
Yeah, but it was already open when we got here, which means it must have been like that for years.
I'm glad to be out of that room.
Yeah, that wasn't very fun.
What? That isn't what I think it is it?
What?
What the f***?
What is it?
Was someone playing a very complicated Japanese game of Jenga?
Japanese Jenga? That is the most intricate structure I've ever seen.
That has to be.
They tried to shake it off and keep moving, but what came next was far more difficult to rationalize. A bell chimed somewhere within the building, despite the fact that no one else was present, and shortly after, their flashlight died completely on its own in the middle of a darkened corridor.
No fucking way.
Should we get out of here?
We should get the fuck out of here. Did you hear that?
Was that a bell?
Yeah. A bell just fucking rang. Hello?
I shouldn't have knocked down those soaps. Guys? The fucking light turned off, bro. The fucking light turned off.
Okay, nope.
Can I give me my light back?
Las cosas.
Doors that had been wide open when they passed through were now firmly shut, while others that had been closed were suddenly hanging open, as if something was quietly reshaping the layout of the building around them as they moved through it.
Before?
No. That entire thing was not open before.
What the f?
I swear to God, the locals are f***ing with us. They must be.
Wait, hold on. So something opens the door and you're just about to try and step in there and go upstairs?
Yeah,
It wants us to.
it wants us to.
This is some Scooby-Doo motherfuckers.
This is where Shaggy and Scooby don't ever get seen again.
¿Por qué siempre andamos haciendo estas chingaderas, güey? Okay, we're going to the second floor now.
Stinky second floor. Ooh, PU.
From here, you have to watch your step.
Really?
Yeah, what if this fucking thing collapses?
The whole place was leaking water, so it's all water damage.
It's a toilet.
Oh my god, and there's 3 of them.
This is the male one. We have to go to the female one.
That's not water, brother.
What the f is that noise? Get f***ed.
Whoa, that is water.
We cannot walk through there, dudes.
You're fucking joking.
It's not structural stuff. It's just the ceiling.
But it is structural stuff. The ceiling's all fucking collapsed.
See, it's the same as the other room we walked through. Oh, no, it's just stinky over here.
This is f***ed up.
You gonna go first?
They pressed on into the deeper sections and began finding signs that suggested someone might actually be inhabiting this crumbling structure. Then the moment that shifted, everything arrived. Heavy doors began slamming violently shut right in front of them, and one of the group caught a glimpse of something standing in a doorway just before it closed. A thin, dark silhouette that was there for a split second and then gone. They rushed into the room immediately and found it completely empty, with no visible way anyone could have entered or escaped.
Door in there closed.
No.
Don't you spit, don't you?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost pants in real life.
Why'd you run that? I don't know, I got scared.
Which room? Which room?
In there.
That door you're looking at.
What the f, bro?
Get the f out of me, Juicy. Wait, go in there, Josh, go.
Don't go in there. I literally saw it slam shut in front of me.
What was that? There was no one standing there? It just closed.
Yes.
Get
Bro, there's no one in here.
Bullshit.
That's bull.
There is no one in here.
Why are we fucking walking in here?
Dude, there's actually no one in here.
Oh yeah? There's no one in here, huh? No. Well, how about this? There's no one in here.
Oh, okay. Not
Did
to
that
alarm
just
you.
crack?
That just bent. Don't fucking. What are you doing?
No, I'm fucking sick and tired of this place. I'm done. I'm so fucking done.
Juicy, it could have been the wind.
No, it couldn't have been the wind. It literally slammed shut, dude. There's absolutely no fucking way it was the wind.
Bro, I've never seen you cartoon run like a boomerang character.
What the?
Dude, there's a fresh toilet roll in the bathroom, and
This one feels like it was someone was just in
You know what I
here.
find really interesting about Japanese homes? They have these things at the front where you take your shoes on and off. And when you put them back on, this is to like help you slide your shoe on.
That's cool.
They have the most convenient
This is all clean, this stuff. Look, even the napkins are folded.
Dude, somebody fucking lives here.
Were you in there, little guy? By that point, every one of them was rattled. But there was still one thing left on the agenda. They reached the 3rd floor, and the smell hit them the moment they arrived. Bad enough that one of them couldn't help but comment on it. The ceilings had caved in, the floors were barely holding together, and directly ahead of them was exactly what they had come looking for. A bathroom with a row of stalls.
This is the worst floor.
it smells like a fucking corpse.
Do you know what floor we're on?
My Mexican sensors are tingling.
This is the 3rd floor, Eddie. We don't need that bull right now.
And look what's right in front of us.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh, come on. How many fucking times do we have to try?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Just get the out of me now. Sorry.
I don't know, like, how many times we have to try this exact same bull before we put it to rest.
This is.
It doesn't work.
The story is the
They killed every light, knocked 3 times on the 3rd stall door, and asked their question. And then something happened on the other side of that door that sent every last one of them tearing through a crumbling building in complete darkness. On their way out,
I feel good.
No, you're fine. You're the exorcist.
Fucking hell.
All right, lights off, everybody.
Are you there, Hanako-san?
Oh!
No way, dude. No fucking way.
Wait, it's not yet.
What if it's a fucking, it could just be an animal, bro.
I'm not sure if I've really heard something or if it's like part of the roof falling down.
Should we try it again?
This entire building is pretty much unstable as we're talking right now.
Just fucking check in there, dude. Just fucking check in there. Molly, I know you've been the most scared. You have to be the one to do it.
Why do I have to do it?
It could just be a raccoon.
You're just right, yeah. It could literally be a fucking like Japanese weasel or something, dude. Just fucking.
You look absolutely.
You look so terrified, my guy.
I'm fucking sweating, bro.
For the video, open the door so the audience can see that there's nothing in there.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Shut up, Molly.
Run, Josh. Get the go. We found it. This is it. We're down. We're getting the out of here, bro.
They realized the hallways had changed. Things that hadn't been there on the way in were now sitting in their path. Branches and debris strewn across floors they had walked through only minutes before, as though whatever inhabited that hotel had no intention of letting them leave the same way they arrived.
That wasn't there before.
That was not.
That wasn't happening.
Just go, just go.
I'm done. If anything happens, no.
Go the other way. Good job, guys. Good shoot. We get the here.
Go, just go.
No,
just
no,
go.
no. I'm trying. Get out of here. Where's the other boys?
Give me this fucking jungle and
Where the did Molly go, dude?
I don't know.
We have to get out of here. Go. What the was that?
Whatever is living inside the Hachijo Royal Hotel is still out there, on that tiny island just off the coast of Japan. Our next clip comes from BGP Films, featuring two friends who decided to explore an abandoned kindergarten. The building had been sitting empty for years, and they went in expecting nothing out of the ordinary, just a routine look around. What they got instead was something far more unsettling.
I think this was a very small explore. This was attached to the church, I think. So we're going to try and do the church now. I'm just going to quickly look in these buildings. I reckon this could lead into the church. This must have been our little play area. One sec. Still got the kid's name.
As they made their way through the halls, they picked up on a voice coming from somewhere inside. Here's what unfolded.
Maybe. Oh my god, get us easy.
Hello. Are you friendly? Are you friendly?
Are you exploring?
What are you doing? Sorry, I can't hear you. Pardon? How did you get up? How did you get up? Well, there's only a way if you got up. There's only a way down is the way you got up. There's a way around here, look. Go around this way, there's stairs here. Definitely. So, do you live here? Do you live here? Do you live here? But how did you get up here? Okay, well, I'm sure you'll find your way down. Do you not have a phone? You don't have a phone?
She could have been trapped by the killer. We'll try and get some help.
Should we call the police? Should we call the police? Can I see your hands? Can I see your hands? Yeah.
Don't trust you.
No, show both your hands.
Sorry, we're just playing up, we're just not sure.
Were you drunk? Were you drunk? Yeah. Are you on drugs? Why?
We do not trust this person. I don't trust this person. Let's go. Who's leaving?
What? Oh, I'm so confused.
Let's go, let's go. Let's get out of here.
The woman they encountered claimed she had no idea how she'd ended up there and was reluctant to involve the police, which immediately set off alarm bells for the two explorers. Something about the whole situation felt off, so they chose to back away rather than get involved. And what came next seemed to validate every suspicion they had.
And I don't know what the heck it was, we just found it. And the woman we found in the building has now come out. We still don't know what the hell she was doing, but this is weird. With what?
Were you in there?
I went in there, then we went to get the other person to go and help you, and then it's just... Are you good though?
I am fine.
Okay, good.
The woman ended up walking out entirely on her own and strolled right past them without a word. It became pretty obvious at that point that stepping in to help could have put them in serious danger. Their best guess was that it was some kind of setup, a way to draw unsuspecting people in so they could be robbed or worse, whether by her alone or someone else working alongside her. Fortunately, they got out without anything bad going down, but this is yet another reminder of why you should never let your guard down around strangers in abandoned locations. Alex Morentes, better known online as Bugs, is a former law enforcement officer who now dedicates his time to urban exploration and paranormal investigation. On December 1st, 2024, he posted a video to his YouTube channel documenting what was supposed to be an uneventful overnight stay in the ghost town of Yeso, New Mexico. What started as a fairly standard solo excursion, however, rapidly unraveled into a night filled with dread, uncertainty, and an urgent decision to get out. Bugs rolls into Yeso on the evening of November 26th.
Starting to get dark. It's not totally dark yet. A lot of debris. So we're here, but it's dark inside here, that's for sure. So we're gonna explore it, see what it looks like, see if we detect anything. So this is the big room here. A lot of debris, furniture, that sort of thing going on here. Tumbleweeds, sound of the train. Anyways, this is the window. I'm going to show it to you. This window here has wire mesh. You can see it. See that? It's to keep people out. Me and my friend were standing right next to this window. We're getting ready to leave. And suddenly it was very quiet. Like right now the train is going by, so it's kind of loud in here. But it was very quiet. And suddenly we heard like a dragging sound. Like we heard it 4 or 5 times. It lasted about 4 minutes. To me, it sounded like metal, like heavy metal being dragged on the gravel, which would be the shoulder that has gravel. And my friend ran outside, and I was right behind her. And when we went outside, we didn't see anyone. So to this day, we can't explain what was going on. Okay, the train is gone.
2024. As he picks his way through the crumbling remains of an old motel, the atmosphere of rot and abandonment is impossible to ignore. He draws attention to a window reinforced with wire mesh, likely installed to keep unwanted visitors out, and recounts a deeply unsettling memory tied to that very spot. On a previous visit, he and a companion were standing close to that same window when both of them heard a jarring noise, something that sounded like a heavy metal object being hauled across gravel. They bolted outside instantly, but found nobody, and the source of that sound has never been explained. The footage then follows Bugs up to the motel's second floor.
And as you can see, there's really nothing out there. Tonight, I'm gonna park my car over there. I mean, my van, RV van. I'm gonna stay the night tonight here in the Yeso town. So we're gonna go upstairs. Creepy place upstairs. The other thing that happened when we're up here, these are the stairs, if you see them. See if you can see them. They go up there to that door. When we came into this room, we came in through this entrance here. And when we came in, this door just slammed open. I mean, you can tell when it's like natural, but this was not natural. That door flung open and hit the wall. It wasn't natural, like, you know, like the wind or anything. It was like some force opened it really hard. And, you know, it was kind of scary going up there. We didn't know what we were going to find. So let's go up there and see what we find. Okay. So let's check out this room to the left. This is assumed a motel. So you can see the rooms. It's missing the walls. The sheetrock is broken. But you can see the rooms that, you know, that is partitioned with a wall that is missing.
While making his way down a hallway, a door suddenly crashes open with violent force. Something Bugs is adamant the wind could not have done. He describes the impact as hard enough to genuinely shock him. One room in particular carries a deeply uncomfortable energy. A crude word is written on the wall beside an arrow pointing toward what Bugs identifies as the old dining space. Inside, a filthy, stained mattress sits on the floor, and he mentions that during a prior visit, the room was littered with discarded women's underwear. Whether it was meant as some twisted prank or hints at something far darker, the suggestion alone is enough to make your skin crawl. Once darkness has fully settled in, Bugs retreats to his van, which he's parked right in the heart of the ghost town. He cooks up a bowl of pozole, walks through how he folds his couch down into a sleeping surface, and makes clear he plans to ride out the night inside the vehicle with the windows shut and the curtains pulled closed. But the quiet night he was counting on never arrives.
Something woke me up. I heard, I think, sounded like footsteps. I'm not sure if that's what woke me up. I put on my pants and my shoes just for in case. I was asleep. I got all my windows closed. I got this light here, but I don't know if they can see it. But I suddenly heard footsteps. Something woke me up. I'm not sure what it was. Oh, fuck. Just for in case. Oh, shit, I heard the footsteps again. Looks like they went to the back. What the fuck? Okay. Somebody's definitely outside. I don't think I'm gonna stay here. Honestly, I end up shooting somebody. Fuck. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? There's somebody inside. Son of a bitch. I don't even know if I want to go outside. Who is it? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm coming outside, man. Just so you know, I'm armed. I'm opening the door. Who's there?
Some hours into his sleep, Bugs is jolted awake. In a hushed, rattled voice, he describes picking up what he's certain were footsteps circling the outside of the van. He throws on his clothes and sits frozen, straining to listen. When the sound returns, this time tracking toward the rear of the vehicle, he's convinced there's someone out there. With a weapon on hand, he calls out loudly that he's armed before easing the van door open and sweeping the darkness with his flashlight. Nothing is immediately visible, yet the tension is suffocating. Bugs begins to wonder whether someone ducked into the nearby abandoned schoolhouse, noting that the timing and direction of the sounds felt far too deliberate to chalk up to coincidence. He turns over the possibility that someone was trying to mess with him, maybe a prankster, but he's not prepared to find out the hard way. His own words say it plainly. I don't think I want to stay here. I might end up shooting somebody. Even after canvassing the surrounding area, he turns up no hard proof that anyone else was out there, though he's fairly sure he caught a shadow slipping into the schoolhouse at one point. Whether that was something real or simply the result of his nerves getting the better of him remains an open question, but it's enough. Bugs makes up his mind, fires up the engine, and heads in the direction of Vaughn, putting as many miles as he can between himself and whatever, or whoever, shattered the silence of that night. Tucked away deep within an abandoned mine in Cornwall, UK, a team of explorers stumbled upon something that stopped them cold. The mine had been sitting untouched for decades, with a history stretching back well over a century. As the crew pushed further in, the cramped passageway came to an abrupt end, blocked by an enormous brick wall. It rose so high above them that its top was almost impossible to make out. There was a gap in the structure, but nowhere near wide enough for a person to squeeze through.
Pass through.
Oh my god. How the hell did you get a photo of this?
The explorers suspect the true mine extends beyond that barrier, though what prompted someone to seal it off that way remains a complete mystery. The YouTube channel Urbex Hill is dedicated to one-man solo expeditions through some of Cleveland's most treacherous and long-forgotten locations. In a video uploaded on January 25th, 2026, Chris brings viewers along as he ventures into the historic Mount Auburn school, capturing something on film that he wouldn't even realize was there till he sat down to review the footage afterward. Right from the opening moments, the mood is already uneasy, with the sound of gunshots ringing out somewhere in the darkness. Chris enters the building with careful, deliberate steps, immediately drawing attention to the corroded staircases, compromised flooring, and shattered light fixtures dangling overhead. Every single move has to be calculated, because the whole structure looks like it could collapse without warning, and the further he pushes in, the more apparent the danger becomes.
These stairs look crazy. How does that even happen? You gotta like stay on the edge of the stairs to make it up. You're not gonna make it up that way.
The stairways are buckled and unreliable, demanding he take his time with each step. What were once busy classrooms now stand hollow and still, a few of them littered with destroyed computers, silent relics left behind from the school's final chapter before the doors closed for good.
Crazy. How does that even happen? You gotta like stay on the edge of the stairs to make it up. You're not gonna make it up that way.
But silence doesn't last long. As he makes his way through the corridors, something unexpected cuts through the quiet, strange sounds with no obvious source.
They're all rusted out. That's crazy. How did that happen? I don't know, guys. The auditorium. Behind you. Look at the floor.
But the building isn't completely silent. While exploring the halls, he suddenly begins hearing strange noises coming from somewhere inside.
I know this camera better pick that up. That's weird. It's a weird noise echoing.
It's genuinely hard to determine what's behind them. Could be someone else in the building, a wandering animal, or just the old bones of the structure groaning under their own weight. Either way, the ambiguity keeps the tension wound tight, and the further he ventures, the more the whole place starts to feel off. Even with all of that working against him, he presses on, methodically working his way through each level of the building. That's when the camera footage began painting a very different picture.
Yeah, somebody might be here, dude. That's a lot of noise. What the fuck? It almost sounds like sounded like talking. I don't know. What's that? What the hell? There's a lot of noise in this school. I bet barely people explore this place. This place is crazy.
Once the walkthrough wraps up, Chris goes back through recordings pulled from several different cameras, and that's where things get interesting. Shadows and shapes appear that weren't noticeable during the actual exploration, visible only from certain angles. Figures seem to drift just beyond the frame, vanishing the instant his lens turns toward them. Maybe it's the lighting playing tricks, maybe it's lens distortion, or maybe it's just the human brain doing what it does, finding patterns in the chaos. But reviewing that footage makes the school feel far more haunting than it ever did while he was standing inside it.
What? Bro, the light just cut off. Are you serious? I hate this light. Let me get the hell out of this school.
Eventually, after finishing the walkthrough, Chris reviews footage captured from multiple cameras, and that's when he notices something strange. Certain shadows and shapes appear only from specific angles. Some figures seem to move just out of view, disappearing the moment he looks directly toward them. They might be tricks of light.
By the time the video wraps, one thing has been made unmistakably clear. Mount Auburn School left its mark, because sometimes the most chilling moments aren't the ones you feel in the moment.
Stairs aren't any better. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, bro. This crazy school looks crazy.
October 23rd, 2025, he headed into a recently vacated psychiatric hospital in Scotland alongside Sam and Jess. The building was completely quiet, yet it didn't feel uninhabited. Everything had been left behind: beds, chairs, children's drawings. It was as though time itself had frozen in place. Nothing happened at first, and somehow that only made things more unsettling.
I'm not gonna lie, this is so freaky. This is like the old wards. You still got all the stuff in.
Stepping into the old ward, he described the atmosphere as deeply unsettling. The beds were exactly where they'd always been, nothing vandalized or disturbed. The whole place looked almost too preserved, as if everyone had simply walked out one day and never returned.
Oh, no way, this is like a children's ward, isn't it? What is going on, Dark Side? It's time for another paranormal adventure you already know. So tonight's investigation, this is actually a bit different. We're in a freshly abandoned mental asylum in Scotland. That's right, we're currently on the Scotland road trip with Sam and Jess. We've got Nat as well. It's going to be a crazy 4 days adventuring. We've got loads of crazy spots to hit. But this is on a to-do list for quite some time. And everything's still in it. It's absolutely insane. But you already know I'm on the dark energy. You already know to keep me going through tonight's crazy antics. Guys, before we start this paranormal adventure tonight, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Make sure to smash the like button also.
He noticed small bed frames with exposed springs and faded drawings still pinned to the walls. In a low voice, he said it had all the signs of a children's ward. After that, the group went completely quiet for a beat. Here's what the camera caught next.
It's a creepy vibe in there.
Really creepy, yeah.
No. I kind of feel like this is like a children's ward. Do you see the paintings and stuff?
Yeah, it's all kids' paintings.
Kids, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was like someone walking there.
Yeah, man.
And upstairs.
A slow, dragging sound carried itself down the corridor. It didn't resemble wind at all. It sounded far more like footsteps. Every single person stopped moving at exactly the same moment.
Is there any children here? Maybe we can hear your voice. What was it?
He called out, asking if any children were present. The question just hung there in the stillness, then a faint sound drifted back, almost as if something was responding. Nobody had an explanation for it.
You got 2 taps again.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
It sounds like heels though on like a thing floor.
Can you make a sound for us?
Two distinct taps rang out from somewhere inside the ward. Not 1, 2. Then the silence returned. Just as they assumed it was finished, things took a darker turn.
What was that?
Was that behind you, Jess?
So you following us then? Can you try and make a sound for us? Whoa. Again.
A heavy noise seemed to trail behind them. He asked out loud whether something was following the group. No answer came, but the sensation refused to leave.
Can you bang again for us? Yeah. I tell you what, right? If that was generally no one in here, do you know what I mean? Which I highly doubt we're in the middle of nowhere. This place isn't active. And obviously we just said, can you make a sound for us? And it was like someone opening a door.
Yeah, definitely sounds like a door, didn't it?
100%, yeah.
It was like when you go through a door and you let go, and it's like, what the f? Yo, what, are you touching my bag?
No, but then I just did, when he just jumped.
You wasn't pushing on me then?
No.
What the
After then I pushed on your bag because you gave me fright. But not before that, I promise.
You weren't pushing me forward then?
No.
What the f?
Facing me. You were facing me. Look at that.
I was pointing that out, wasn't I? Honestly, it was like someone's pushing me forward.
No, because when you turned, that's when I pushed.
What the f?
Without warning, he felt a forceful shove against his bag, as though someone had pushed him from behind. There was nobody there. Every member of the group insisted they hadn't laid a hand on him. What he experienced immediately after that?
Come walk towards us if you can.
Oh, there's a vessel behind me. It's such a weird feel, like, when you got someone stand right back, like, basically your back.
Can you run towards us? Come on, run towards us if you can. We should keep going to the South Land.
That was like music. I thought that was a
Like a music box.
Yeah. That's coming from down there, man. Oh, I just got a gust of cold air just hit me in the face.
It's hard to believe. Then, a faint sound drifted in from somewhere further away. It gradually grew louder before cutting out completely without any warning. By this point, none of them wanted to press on, but they did anyway.
A child's ward. Is it definitely child's ward, yeah? Oh yeah, look. It's like kid stuff.
talking then.
You were talking as well.
Female.
He moved into another room packed with children's belongings. The air felt thick and sorrowful, like something terrible had once taken place within those walls. And then came the moment nobody could account for.
Right, guys, I've literally stopped the recording just as it happened. I think Sam's got it on his.
I might have got it, I'm not sure.
People can answer.
Hush.
Get fucking here.
Yeah, it said, I get fucking here. And it stopped. Hey, do you not hear it? It's like, I get fucking here. And the next minute it's like a scream. I'm glad you've got it, because honestly, I just literally, I know what I'm going to do.
A distinct voice rang out, and it carried an aggressive tone. Immediately after, a scream tore through the silence. The sound originated somewhere close by, yet there was no one around. And shortly after that, they got out.
This is getting too weird now.
Why would there be people shouting and screaming here?
It doesn't make any sense.
You can hear something there. Right, we should head back down now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
If they do come in this way, we're trapped.
Yeah, that's it. Let's keep going.
Can we keep our lights off or what?
Yeah, let's just try and roll with no lights on for now. That was too weird. Just watch these steps. Just watch out for stuff now. I'll turn my light on in a second.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I heard that, bro.
Later, when they reviewed the audio recordings, even more emerged. An unsettling breath followed by a broken, fractured laugh. It had a disturbed quality to it, like something caught in a loop of suffering.
That was someone shouting, 100%.
He said this location was unlike anything else he'd encountered. Doors shifting on their own, sounds responding to direct questions, voices materializing from thin air, and even after they'd left the building behind, it felt like something was still. In 2023, a crew of urban explorers headed by YouTuber Mo Sargi made the trip from Canada all the way to the United Kingdom to dig into a maze of secret underground tunnels buried beneath the streets of London. These passages were originally constructed as air raid shelters during the World Wars, but no one could say with any certainty how deep they ran or how far they extended. The one thing people in the area agreed on was that strange echoes kept drifting up from below, loud enough that police had been called out on multiple occasions. My best guess is that someone was trapped down there, but every time officers went to check, the tunnels came up empty.
So hearing echoes from inside this all the time, to the point where the police turn up quite a lot thinking people are trapped down there. There's no one there.
Who's going in first? I'll go in first. I got the camera. I'll go in first. Yeah. All right. So this is an old air raid shelter during the World Wars. Oh, God damn it! There better not be an it cloud in there. I'm gonna have to get my light up. Spiders? You guys don't have poisonous spiders here?
No, we got false ones. Not poisonous, but they're quite big.
Oh, I don't mind spiders. I like them. Like I enjoy playing with spiders and stuff. So, all right, here we go. Let's go in, guys. Literally, we just got off a plane. I'm already crawling into holes.
The group squeezed through a tight entry point, expecting to stumble into a modest little bunker, but the moment they were inside, it became clear this place was on a completely different scale than anyone had let on. The tunnels stretched endlessly in every direction, almost like a subterranean city, with rooms splitting off the main corridors and passages coiling into what the crew compared to a honeycomb. The kind of place where you could wander forever and never find your way out.
You don't gotta do that much crawling. Whoa! Look at this. Whoa! This is like an old school air raid shelter from the World War. Apparently it was demolished or closed off and then somebody opened it up. Wow. Well, nobody else wanted to go. Oh, it turns. It keeps going. Yo, what the hell? Alright, this is pretty cool. There's a door! There's a freaking door. Yo. Okay, I'm scared now. Guys, this is so whack. It keeps going. Alright, might as well just explore this. Yo, what the hell? It keeps going? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. What? Okay, this looks like a main channel video right here. What? This is unreal. Where is everybody? I'm like in here by myself. Okay, sergeants, this is no joke. I thought this was gonna be a little crevice in the ground, but it's like literally an underground city in here. Look, it just keeps going and going.
Almost immediately, one of the group spotted something moving at the far end of a tunnel. He didn't even make it through the first section before something sent him sprinting back to the others, and he was convinced his camera had caught the whole thing.
Yo, there's something in there.
Really?
Yeah. Bro, this is no joke. This is a main channel video in here.
Yo, what did you find in
Bro,
there?
there's something in there. Like something moved. I got it on camera.
Oh, it might be a British bareback wolf.
A what? A British bareback wolf? Dude, there's something in there. What the hell? Something just scared the living crap out of me. I was not ready for this. Yeah, something moved down that way. I didn't even make it past the tire.
They pressed on regardless, and that's when heavy banging sounds began reverberating from somewhere up ahead. These weren't subtle noises, deep metallic crashes that ricocheted off every wall and made it completely impossible to pinpoint where they were coming from.
Something at the end of the tunnel was banging.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Hello, anyone down there?
Skibbity.
Dude, this is crazy. Like, I didn't expect it to be like this. Like, you said bunker, I expected like something tiny.
No, it's like a honeycomb as well, so it's like intertwining tunnels, so watch you don't get lost.
Oh, that's what I heard. Yo, I heard that too.
Make yourself known! Wait, what's that? Sounds like shuffling.
Yeah, let's go check it out, guys. Oh, I seen the shadow of somebody at the end of the corridor. To the left? It's like somebody moved into the left.
Oh my god. Guys, this is getting really creepy. Make sure you hit that like button while you're watching. You're sitting at home, eating popcorn right here, listening around like, please hit that like button.
Oh my god, it just like different, like...
Oh my god. They continued pushing through and started coming across old rooms packed with wartime equipment, machine shops, rusted lockers, and clear signs that someone had been living down there recently, with blankets and personal belongings strewn across the floor. Then...
Or maybe not, bathroom. Look at this, guys. It looks like this was a room where they were like doing stuff. What were they doing in here? There's like stuff left behind from way back in the day.
Oh, this feels like one of those VR horror games that I played before. This is so creepy.
Oh, what the hell?
Do you think this is where like there was a bathroom and stuff? Oh yeah, this is where
Looks like someone's tunneled in here. Let's scare Aldo.
Yeah.
Ah!
God damn, you scared me.
I've been waiting. Dude, this is crazy. Look at all this.
Oh, it's like a dead end.
This looks like it was like a machine shop.
Yeah, there is a machine shop further down.
Further down? So you can actually get lost in here by yourself?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Further.
From inside a pitch black room, something hissed at one of them. Not the sound of an animal, more like the deliberate noise a person makes when they're trying to get your attention. A sharp, hushed psst cutting through the dark. When they called back, silence.
Something just hissed at me from over here. There's a room over here and something just hissed at me. A room. Hello? Hey, if there's anybody in there, we mean you no harm. Something hissed at me. Like, kind of like that. Like, you know when someone goes psst, psst. The hell keeps going? Okay, I guess that's the end of the road here. It goes up to a manhole. Whoa! Look at that. Whoa! You can literally climb out there if you wanted to.
Oh, we could be right under the road.
Uh-huh. Well, no, look, I see trees right above it. So this wasn't like an air duct.
Just imagine walking around up there just falling through.
Yeah. And that's all bedrock too. That's hard ground. Oh, look how deep we are on the ground, right?
Yeah.
That's like 20 feet of freaking rock.
Oh, that's a lot more than 20 foot, man.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
Right? Probably closer to 50. Imagine if, right, while we're in here, someone's outside sealing the entrance.
Yeah, we're absolutely
Yeah.
And we're gonna
We would have to go out that way somehow.
Dude, I don't know, I mean, you can probably get up from there, but man, that's a mission. Dangerous.
The tunnels stretched well beyond anything the group had anticipated, and when they stumbled upon a hole that had been freshly broken through one of the brick walls, it dawned on them that someone had been methodically chipping away to open up entirely new sections that no one had ever set foot in.
What the hell? It goes right and left? There's some demonic shit here.
Whoa! My God, what the hell is that? I'm telling you, bro, some weird shit going down here.
Dude, anytime you draw the devil on walls, you know, like bad
brings evil into
brings
the
evil.
building.
Yeah. Negative energy, guys.
Yo, what the hell?
It looks like someone's been chipping away.
It looks worse because of the chipping, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the nose. It's like there's like a nose where the nose is. Really close.
Yo. Do you see what I see?
Yeah.
Yo, what is that on the chair?
No, look behind it. There's a hole in the wall. There's like. So you've been here before, right?
Yeah.
When's the last time you were here?
2 years ago.
And how much of this did you explore?
I thought all of it, but obviously not.
Did you
Not
guys
been
point
down.
your flashlight at? Or was it-
There's a hole that probably no one's been in through except whoever broke it open. Dude, I want to go in there. That's so cool. There's like more to explore, and Dan's probably like maybe explored like 50% of this.
They squeezed through the gap and entered a stretch of tunnel covered floor to ceiling in pentagrams, Viking runes, zodiac symbols, and demonic imagery scratched directly into the stone. And the moment they crossed through, every one of them noticed the temperature drop. After that,
Oh yeah, there's stars on the wall.
Oh.
On the ceiling.
It's just worse and worse. Look at this, yo, somebody's done some rituals here. That's why there's so much weird shit going on. Weird. What the?
This looks like another entrance.
Oh.
Bro, look more. Yeah. This place is full of like.
That goes out to the
I don't
field.
wanna say, but this
Look,
place
it's there.
full
There's
of-
pentagrams, there's Viking runes on the walls there.
Oh.
Viking runes there. Somebody's.
Some weird stuff has been done here.
Yeah, this is definitely
Oh.
now it's like almost like the satanic tunnels.
I wouldn't be surprised if we found bones here.
Yeah,
This,
possibly.
I don't remember this being like
Yo,
this.
yeah, these, I know these symbols. These are the astrology symbols. That would be
that's
that would
true.
be Cancer right there. I think that might be Taurus. Yeah, these are all the astrology symbols. And so, no, that's Taurus right there.
But why?
Aries right there.
Whoa, what?
I don't know. I don't.
Yo, that came out of nowhere.
Hold on. Stop moving.
It sounded metallic.
Yeah.
Yo, look what it says.
Have you seen it?
It says, have you seen it?
What the? And that noise came from that area.
Bro, there might be a psychopath down here, you know.
Bro, I
They're
think.
painting on the walls this stuff.
Have you seen it? I think they're talking about some kind of spirit here.
Dude, and I seen. Remember the shadow thing? That could be whoever's down here, or it could be an actual legit shadow figure.
Hold on, this is all starting to make sense. We have the zodiac signs over there, and then we have this ritual stuff, and then we have a face there of what someone looks like. It looks like. That face is supposed to represent whatever it is.
What's that leaking from the wall?
things started moving quickly. One of them poked his head into a dark passageway and came within inches of what he described as a brownish, translucent shadow figure that materialized right in front of his face before disappearing entirely. He was visibly rattled and told the rest of the group there was no way he was going back in there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure when we were... Maybe not. Maybe that was already in here.
It is dark, guys. It is dark.
Yeah. I saw a fucking shadow figure right in my fucking face.
Oh my god.
What are we supposed to do?
It literally came right into my fucking face. It was brown.
Well, I know you're scared, but we need to calm down and swear.
Hold on.
My fans are gonna hate me if I
No,
swear.
I just realized. It's a portal.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a portal!
Somebody's drawn a portal.
Guys, I literally just saw a fucking, like a shadow figure, like straight up, like it was like a smoke.
You know, feel the rumble in the
Yeah.
tunnel line. Woman's voice.
It's very faint.
Bro, have you guys thought they sealed up that side over there, and then they built a wall here to keep either something in there or people out of there for some reason?
Why would they put a wall here? It doesn't make sense.
Somebody broke that wall open and probably let something out.
Oh my god, that's true. And then it says over there, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know if the camera saw this, but literally it shook me to my core. There was something looking right at me and I saw it with my own eyes. It was brown, it was kind of transparent and see-through, almost like an actual shadow figure.
They attempted to navigate their way out and quickly realized they were completely disoriented inside the tunnel network. The only exit they knew for certain was the one they'd entered through, and the passages were far too cramped and too far underground to escape any other way. And then, right on cue, footsteps began, slow, deliberate steps trailing just behind them, with absolutely no one there.
Get the hell out of here, man.
Oh, I just heard someone. There's someone there.
After you, bro.
Hello?
Dude, that was traumatizing. I don't want to go back in there. I think I just want to go out that exit, man. Like
I'm down for digging.
Did you bring a shovel? I mean,
I'm down for digging.
we can squeeze through it, guys. What? Anyone there?
Are you guys coming or what?
No.
Bro, we're like scared right now.
Let's go, man. I don't want to be out here alone.
Damn, that was scary. Somebody just took a step behind me. Literally, a footstep right behind me. The f was that?
Yo, let's get to the I don't know. Where's the exit?
I don't know.
This way? Okay.
Guys, wait. Look what it says on the wall here. Murder. Red rum. Red rum right there.
Yo, the whole place is rumbling.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
There's only fields above us. There's no trains. Yeah, it's all fields here. Yo, you guys don't understand what I just saw. So I thought you were standing over here. I just seen someone standing here with my eyes. And then I looked. Yeah. It's something, guys. There's a shadow man here. Hey, shadow man, reveal yourself. Alright, so
I don't know how to get out from here though.
the only way to get out is the way we came in. That other one that I just found is way too tiny to squeeze through. What is the game plan here? How are we gonna get out of here? Should we just go out the way we came?
To be honest, guys, I feel like we're lost.
I just don't want to run into whoever did this. I think we should just head down.
Hello?
September 14th, 2023, a duo of action-adventure twins posted a genuinely chilling video to their channel. These two were known for pushing boundaries through high-risk pursuits like caving and rock climbing. But this particular trip turned into something far more serious than anyone had bargained for. They'd set out to explore a river cave alongside some friends, with the plan being to drift through sections of it on inflatable air mattresses. What started out as a carefree outing took a sharp turn in a very different direction. Well, the cool part about this game is it's seamless. Like these things? Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. You get always the wrist, man. Yeah, oh, it's actually really hot that you put here. Oh yeah, I'm over here floating for nothing. Oh, maybe not. That's deep. Okay, it's shallow right here. Look at this. Wow, awesome, man. You want to race with wet shoes? That's totally safe. Yeah, let's do it. Early on, the whole group is laughing and breezing through the tunnels like it's just another fun day out. But the further they push into the cave system, the more unpredictable things get. River caves carry a particular kind of danger because water levels inside them can shift without any warning. Have a good day.
Not wet. And it is wet, so I have no idea what we're in store for.
So yeah, guys, we got the glow sticks going on.
Brave in a cave. The Gator Crew.
Yeah, Gator Crew.
Next time we
Hey,
bring the
what's
Gator.
up?
By the way, I charge for the usage of my license.
She's in the water.
Well, guess what Dave's gonna do?
Oh, there's a bat.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Oh yeah.
Hey, buddy.
This is dropped.
There's the bat again.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo! Here I come. Yeah. That's our next rigging point. We're going all the way down this little canyon. I'm actually kind of warm.
That'll change.
I envy people that are warm. I'm gonna stick the rope, though.
Oh, the bat's back. The bat attack. Whoa!
I've been to the top.
Oh, I'm in the waterfall. Woo! Oh, God. Oh, I'm cold now. That's some cold water. Woo! Oh. Okay, I made it. So, you said there's normally no water down here? Dang.
They spotted bats and dropped down into sections with flowing water, normally dry. Despite the cold, they pressed on, laughing at first, but tension grew as water levels rose.
Dang, it's loud in here. Got some rapids. Dang. It's raging down there. Check out the ceiling. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Oh. There's a
Let me see. Is that who you are? Oh yeah, was this the salt? That's a lot of like carbide on the roof. This whole cave is like sandstone. Yeah, this is what we were looking at to set before. You want me to sit it? You're not supposed to drop that once you're down there, but it's very tight. The water begins rising noticeably. At first it gets brushed off, but you can hear the unease creeping into their voices. Things take a serious turn when they realize the passage they'd already come through is now filling up toward the ceiling. All right, we head back out of the cave.
There it goes. Okay, so now we're headed down into this water crawl. I'm so cold, man. I regret not wearing the wetsuit.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing a wetsuit, I'm still cold. This section's gonna suck. Yeah, it's really gonna suck. Here, water ball.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, that is low. We're going through that?
Oh, we made it.
There's so little airspace.
I know.
Oh my gosh. This is insane. Oh my god. Are you okay? I'm so cold, my hands like barely work.
All my batteries and everything got destroyed. My drive-by leaked completely.
Oh, you're shivering. You have so many more layers.
I know you told me.
I know. So is this the part that stumps out sometimes?
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, that's deep. That's really deep. I see the next drop.
Yeah, you're sitting there.
Dang, okay, it's not that far.
No, it's a pretty little drop.
There's like a whole lake down there.
Yes, there is.
Is it deep, the lake?
Today, probably.
Ah, cannonball.
Not that deep. Often get to do. Yeah. Now, if you're climbing out here, I don't know if you'll see it today.
Here I go. Woo!
We may hit some side passages on the way out, or just head straight out. What the heck? It's trying to get out of the cliff. What do you mean, dude? It's literally flooding. Yeah, what do you mean it's flooding? Oh no, did you hear that? Yeah, I think so. Within seconds, water is surging through the cave, and there's no mistaking it. They're caught in a flash flood. The laughter is completely gone, replaced by urgency as they scramble to retrace their steps and find a way out. Thankfully, they make it through just before the passage seals itself with water. On footage alone, the flooding might not look all that alarming, but flash floods inside cave systems.
It does feel like we've been crawling over an hour though. I see the exit!
Yeah.
The outside!
We made it.
We made it! Woo! Yes! Oh, it's raining! Oh, yes! It is raining out here. Woo!
It's been really bad.
I know. But yeah. When we went into the cave, this river was not even here. It was completely dry down here. We popped out in the front yard where we parked. Okay, man, you made it.
Dude, it was sick.
It was so sick. I think this is like in my top 3 favorite caves. Here's an update. It's about 30 minutes later. We were just all getting changed and packing up, ready to go.
Rank among the deadliest situations any explorer can encounter, and are a leading cause of fatalities in the sport. The twins got out in one piece this time, but the margin was razor thin. Cave Chronicles, a YouTuber well recognized for caving expeditions across North America, uploaded footage from another group outing that followed a similar pattern. Right from the beginning, there were mentions of tornado and flood warnings in the area, yet the team pressed on anyway. The moment they stepped inside, it was obvious the cave was holding far more water than anticipated. Further in, the conditions had turned wild, rapids churned through the passages, and waterfalls had formed underground. The group rappelled down ropes, squeezed through narrow gaps, and battled through stretches of ice-cold water. At one point, a vast underground lake materialized in front of them. With things deteriorating around them, the team finally made the call to reverse course and fight their way back to the entrance. After grinding through more than an hour of waterlogged crawling, they broke through to the surface. Outside, rain was still coming down, and seeing how dramatically the water level had climbed while they were underground put the whole ordeal into perspective. It was an intense, genuinely harrowing experience, and a stark reminder of just how fast a cave can turn on you. Urban explorer Colin, who runs the YouTube channel The Bearded Explorer, was making his way through France when he stumbled upon the perfect abandoned property to investigate. The two-story residence had been sitting vacant for years, and it appeared the previous occupant had left nearly all of their belongings behind. Colin methodically documented each room, capturing photos and footage for his social media following. It wasn't until he sat down to review everything afterward that something deeply unsettling caught his eye.
Right guys, well that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is _. Also go and check out the Facebook page. Like always, I'll put all the pictures on Facebook.
You can clearly make out a figure peering from behind a curtain in one of the upstairs windows. Throughout the rest of the full recording, there's absolutely no indication that anyone else was present. No additional footsteps, no movement, nothing but the sounds of Colin moving through the space. And that's far from the only thing worth noting here. After he uploaded the video, a sharp-eyed viewer spotted something that had gone completely unnoticed, something that's going to stick with you.
First, because this one looks like it's got a lot of stuff inside, and it has. I've got some more photographs here, look. The ceiling is completely covered in mould. Bit of condensation up in the corner again. Look at this, the cupboard completely filled with clothes still. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Look at that, it looks as if something's been climbing in. Oh God, throw me in the bag, just hit my leg. I thought someone tapped my leg. It looks as if...
Did you catch that? For just a brief moment, the wardrobe mirror reflects what appears to be a pair of feet beneath the window curtain, as though someone is crouched there out of sight. Yet the instant Colin swings the camera toward those curtains, the feet have vanished entirely. What makes it even stranger is that when he first walked into that room minutes before, there was nothing there at all. So did this explorer unknowingly document not one, but two separate encounters on the same visit? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Our first video of the night comes from Urban Duo, a UK-based channel dedicated to documenting real, unscripted excursions into derelict and off-limits locations. The date is November 18th, 2025, and the setting is an abandoned activity center somewhere in the United Kingdom.
No, I've got it. What the f? There's a boot. Look, there's just a boot, bro, sitting there. Bring a fork and everything. Aye, bro, just...
Yeah, it's a bit...
So why someone shot them?
The crew makes their way onto the grounds of a fenced-off complex under the cover of darkness. Torn fencing and shattered windows make it clear others have been here before. As they push further in, they're casually discussing the state of the place, completely unaware of just how fast things are about to go sideways. Without much warning at all, an automated voice booms out, announcing that their presence has been detected. That single message confirms the site is still under active surveillance, and suddenly the stakes of pressing on feel a whole lot higher. Once inside,
What the f? There's a boot. Look, there's just a boot, bro, sitting there. Bring a fork and everything. Aye, bro, just...
Yeah, it's a bit...
the explorers begin picking up on some deeply unsettling details. A lone boot sitting in the middle of a room, shattered glass everywhere, spaces that look like they were vacated in a hurry. The damage doesn't look random either. Plates have been deliberately smashed, and the destruction has an intentional quality to it, as though something chaotic or sudden went down here.
That person?
Yeah.
While the group is shooting footage near a vending machine area, they catch what looks like movement, and it looks human. The shape shifts rather than staying still, and that's enough to send the whole group into immediate confusion and alarm. Someone else might be in here with them.
Oh shit, it's speaking.
Being detected and are being monitored.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Have been detected and are being monitored.
The automated announcements keep coming, one after another, warning the group they're being watched and ordering them off the property. The frequency and timing of these messages start to feel less like a standard automated loop and more like someone might be triggering them manually. Then a security guard is spotted making his way toward the buildings. Seconds later, radio static and voices confirm what they feared. There's live security on site, and they're actively sweeping the area.
Yeah, I casino. Oh, yeah. The casino.
Yeah, he's getting that one.
Things begin unraveling fast. Guards are much closer than the group anticipated, and the radio chatter points to coordinated movement between multiple personnel. There's growing concern that backup is being called in, potentially with dogs.
I'm kind of cooked, you know. I need to get over this fence. Right, don't rush out, right? Just get over.
With security closing in on their location, the crew makes a desperate run for it. They scramble over fencing and press themselves behind walls, while guards linger just nearby, clearly aware that someone is on the grounds. It's an incredibly close call. What started out as a standard urban explorer turns into a genuinely dangerous standoff with active security. Despite looking completely derelict from the outside, this activity center is still very much monitored and patrolled. Between the repeated automated warnings, the suspected human presence inside the building, and the aggressive response from security personnel, Urban Duo is left with no choice but to abort the whole thing. The video drives home one of the most important realities in urban exploration. A location being abandoned doesn't mean it's been left unguarded. Some of these places are far more secure than they appear. On March 14th, 2026, a YouTuber known as Chris from the channel Urbex Hill posted a video of himself venturing through a derelict school located somewhere in Cleveland. The building had sat empty since 2020, and what was once a fully functioning educational space had decayed into something almost unrecognizable. From the second he stepped inside, something about the atmosphere felt wrong. Sand was piled across the floors in random patches, which made no logical sense for a school interior. Classrooms had been ripped apart, furniture thrown everywhere, and the further he pushed in, the stronger the feeling grew that this place hadn't been properly closed down. More like it had been abandoned mid-stride.
Oh, look at this. What the hell? That's cool. It smells like piss in there.
Moving through the hallways, Chris pressed on with his exploration. Certain rooms hit him with a smell that was nearly impossible to push through, and in a few spots there were stains on the ground that were disturbing enough to make him pause and genuinely question what he was seeing. Even so,
what's that? That is gross. Looks like blood. It's insane.
he kept moving forward, and that's when the energy of the place began to quietly shift.
Can you guys hear me? What the fuck was that? That was loud. This looks like blood almost. I mean, it's not blood though.
It wasn't long before he clocked what appeared to be fresh footprints pressed into the ground.
Y'all, see what I was saying? That sounded like glass getting stepped on. But look, fresh, and I mean fresh ass footprints. What in the
These weren't old impressions left behind days prior, they were clearly recent. At that point, the building had felt deserted, but rather than turning back, Chris made the call to follow them. Dotted around the area were indicators that someone had been through not long before him. Food wrappers, various supplies, small objects that had no connection to the original building. Then came the moment that flipped everything on its head. While cutting through one of the darker corridors, he suddenly spotted a light.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
It wasn't a reflection off a surface, it was a distinct, moving light source somewhere inside the building. The realization hit him fast. He wasn't alone in there. He did his best to stay silent, even ducking to find cover for a moment, fully aware that if the other person had already caught sight of his light, the situation could go in any direction. And it didn't end there.
Sounds like somebody trying to get in the building. Listen. That's not a dog. I'm not sure what that noise is.
Shortly after, more sounds began bouncing through the corridors. Whether it was the same individual shifting around or someone else altogether wasn't clear, but whatever was making the noise no longer felt far away. That's the point where the whole mood of the exploration turned. Even as Chris kept moving and tried to hold himself together, the unease never left. Doors that had been shut before now appeared slightly ajar, certain sounds no longer had any easy explanation, and every step deeper into that building made one thing harder to ignore. This place was not empty.
That echoing. That's weird. Thanks for the $2. Oh, what the f? Yo, that is weird. I hope y'all heard that. I'm assuming it's the wind, but still.
Eventually, after pressing further than most people realistically would have, the full picture became undeniable. Between the fresh footprints, the scattered evidence of recent human presence, and the unexplained movement happening somewhere inside those walls, there was no comfortable conclusion left to reach. Someone had already been through before him, and at that very moment, someone was still there. On October 17th, 2021, Lewis Clark uploaded a deeply unsettling exploration video to his channel, which had built its reputation around urban adventures. But unlike his usual visits to derelict buildings and historically significant sites, this particular outing shifted rapidly from intrigue to genuine unease. The day began the way most of his expeditions do, approaching the location through dense woodland, keeping clear of private property and staying alert to potential hazards. The destination seemed to promise something out of the ordinary, and it wasn't long before the warning signs started stacking up. Outside the structure, a faded missing person flyer caught their eye. The ink had inexplicably turned a deep red with age, and the edges were torn and fraying. The second they crossed the threshold, the space felt immediately hostile. Exposed sewer openings, floors that shifted underfoot, and debris scattered in every direction made each footfall a gamble. Graffiti was absolutely everywhere.
Oh my god. Did you hear that? I swear I just heard someone. Right, we need to be quiet, right? There's a lot of graffiti around this. I'm already getting a bit booked out. There's a lot of graffiti on these walls.
Layer upon layer of it coated the walls, alongside traces left behind by whoever had passed through before. Quiet signals that they weren't the only ones who knew about this place. As the group pressed further in, the atmosphere grew increasingly disturbing. Strange objects littered the ground, a lone potato, rusted wheels, and various pieces of discarded junk. They advanced slowly, every instinct on high alert, still attempting to stay true to their original purpose of documenting the building's state and contents. But the mounting tension was pointing towards something far more grave. Things reached a peak when they entered a room thick with a powerful stench, surrounded by evidence that something horrific had taken place.
Should we go inside? You want to go first? It does stink, to be fair.
No, there's a suitcase. Suitcase.
What do you mean there's a suitcase, bro? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's what... Bro, that's what the smell is. Bro, let me... Bro, what do we do? Let's just... Just wait. Don't go in there. Bro, what if it's that girl on the poster? No, seriously, what if it is?
I've got the police.
I'm on job too, don't worry. Keep it covered, because it... Oh my god. Bro, I don't know if I should be filming this. Bro, it's fucking so much blood everywhere. What do you mean?
And what they found inside that bag made it even worse.
Blood everywhere. Shit. Just threw someone's body out the window. Go outside. Go through the blood, let's bring camera. Bro. What the hell?
Fresh blood and clear signs of very recent activity left no room for doubt. This was not just another forgotten building. It represented real, immediate, present danger. Even so, Lewis kept the camera rolling, capturing everything for the people watching at home. The exploration had crossed the line into something closer to survival, with getting out safely now the only objective. The group navigated the crumbling interior with painstaking care, acutely aware that law enforcement or other individuals could already be closing in. The footage stands as a haunting testament to just how unpredictable urban exploration can become, where the line between satisfying curiosity and confronting a brutal reality can disappear in an instant. And even the most seasoned explorers are never truly prepared. The opening video tonight features Urban Mayo, an Australian urban exploration channel that specializes in derelict industrial locations, factories, cranes, and high-risk structural climbs, a channel known for unfiltered, real-time reactions and very little added commentary. It's September 13th, 2025, somewhere in Australia, at an abandoned battery manufacturing facility that includes an exterior crane structure. Inside the building, the explorer wraps up a sweep of several interior spaces, workrooms, a first aid area, before moving on. The place has been thoroughly trashed, with shattered glass spread across every floor. He remarks on a heavy smell hanging in the air and keeps his mask on throughout. He mentions he was supposed to link up with someone later, but for now, he's on his own.
I think someone was on the phone. They saw me. I don't know if they called the cops. I'm hoping not. Now I've got to find my way.
As he gears up to make his way toward the crane, the whole reason he's here, he spots movement outside. Someone in the vicinity looks like they're on a phone call. His energy shifts almost immediately, going from relaxed curiosity to quiet unease. He starts wondering whether he was spotted going in, and silently hopes nobody has already dialed the cops. The tension builds before he's even found his way to the crane access. While trying to figure out the right path up to it, he keeps circling back to that same worry. What if the police have already been called? He strains to hear any approaching sirens and keeps scanning his surroundings, visibly rattled by the thought of being watched.
I don't think it would be as bad going back though. I said I don't think going back would be so bad.
I wouldn't have made it without it.
That's fair. Oh. There's been a bus sitting there for a while now. I said, there's been that bus sitting there for a while now.
Yeah, that's the last stop, I think. Or, actually, yeah, maybe it is. Because we got off at the stop before.
He commits anyway and starts up the crane ladder. The structure looks exposed and far from stable. He battles the height and the narrow footing as he climbs, reacting out loud to every moment of genuine danger. Despite a near miss, he makes it to the top platform.
Oh, please.
Oh, police, police, police. It's police.
While he's up there getting his shots, flashing lights appear on the ground below. It doesn't take long to register. The police have shown up. Panic kicks in hard as he starts working his way back down. He scrambles down the ladder, and once he's low enough to get a clear look, he confirms there's a patrol car sitting on the road nearby. The whole dynamic of the session flips instantly into damage control. He and his mate stay tucked out of sight as the police vehicle rolls past. Once it clears the area, they move fast and get themselves off the site without being stopped. What starts as a fairly standard derelict factory, explore with the bonus challenge of exterior crane, climb gradually turns into something far more stressful. The fear of being spotted snowballs into an actual police response while he's still perched on the structure. There's no face-to-face confrontation, but the near miss is enough to send them scrambling, and the whole thing wraps up on a note of raw anxiety rather than satisfaction. Meet Jared Kocher, an urban explorer who runs a YouTube channel under his own name, documenting his ventures into derelict and forgotten structures throughout the United States. These aren't exactly easy places to get into, but back in March of 2022, a trip to an abandoned dog treat factory in Wichita, Kansas, spiraled into something he never could have anticipated.
Uh-oh. There's a car right there. I can't figure that should be too much of a problem for me though, because the way I'm going to go out is completely circling around here like I did to get in, so... Oh, they're out of their car. Oh, they're coming in the gate. They're coming in the gate. On second thought, I might just want to wrap this up a little quicker here. I want to see where he goes though. Yeah, if I'm going to leave here...
At first, the whole thing seemed pretty routine. Empty corridors, the occasional mysterious sound echoing through the walls. Then something caught his eye, a red car sitting outside the building. What had started as a casual explore was quickly becoming something far more unsettling.
Way in here. He's opening the second gate. Now I'm really concerned. He's gonna go around where I can't see him. Oh God. Someone's right out there. What do I do? Oh my God. Was that a gunshot? I think it was. He had something in his hand.
Hearing gunfire erupt out of nowhere is enough to send anyone into a panic. But what makes it even more terrifying is trying to find your way out of an unfamiliar abandoned structure when you have no idea where the danger is coming from. And just as Jared thought he might slip away without being noticed, everything got significantly worse.
Being out in the open like this. Whoa, whoa.
Right there.
Whoa.
Who else is with you?
Oh, it's just me. You scared me to death.
Okay. Get over there now.
What?
Sit down. Give you handcuffs.
Huh?
Put them on. Got it?
Okay.
Either I can put them on or you can put them on. Take your pick.
I've never put on handcuffs before.
Just put them on each side of you. How's that? Put them in front of you. That way you can carry them in front, okay?
What's going to happen?
What? What's going to happen is the police is going to come and then you take your name and they'll get you for criminal trespassing. It's nothing these days. A lot better than me shooting you, isn't it?
Was that what I heard?
Yeah.
What'd you shoot at?
Shoot it. See people, I shoot at them. Okay, right? What we're going to do is we'll throw your camera and your bag in the trunk, okay? I'll put my gun in there too. All right? We'll get in a little red cart. We'll just drive up here. Set everything out. Police will come. They'll ask you for your driver's license.
A man then appeared, acting like some kind of self-appointed enforcer, and he was carrying a rifle. Out of sheer fear, Jared did whatever the man said until law enforcement showed up. You'd expect that to be the end of it, but the situation was about to take an even darker direction.
Two silhouettes of a couple other kids headed towards that bridge to go down and under to get to the factory the same way I did. And this dude literally looks at both cops and tells them, if he sees anyone else in there tonight, he's just gonna shoot him. And obviously the cop said, please don't do that, but I couldn't believe he looked two police officers right in the eye and said he was just gonna go shits later. I hear a call come in over his radio, and that call is a shooting at the exact same location they had just taken me from, because that's psycho.
As it turned out, the weapon wasn't loaded with live ammunition, only non-lethal pellets. Still, some of the children involved suffered injuries and had to be treated at a hospital. Investigators eventually identified the gunman as 62-year-old Ken Thomas, who was ultimately handed a 2-year probation sentence. After everything he went through that day, Jared made the decision to never set foot in that factory again. And honestly, can you blame him? Cinemass is a content creator known for scaling extreme structures. Think radio towers and towering derelict buildings. So his channel is definitely not the place for anyone with a fear of heights. However, the video he posted on January 27th, 2024 had nothing to do with climbing. That day, he and a buddy decided to venture into an abandoned factory and document the whole thing. What was supposed to be a straightforward urban exploration trip took a sharp turn when they stumbled onto something they weren't expecting.
Back!
As they turned to head back, they spotted a local worker coming after them, and things escalated fast. What made the whole ordeal even more stressful was that his friend couldn't keep a decent pace, forcing him to constantly glance back just to make sure the guy hadn't fallen too far behind.
Holy shit, Sam.
This was the point where they genuinely believed they'd shaken him off, that there was no possible way he was still in pursuit. Then they looked back, and sure enough, the worker was still on their tail, coming dangerously close to actually catching them.
Горячо. Шудос. Fuck, бег. Клапать сюда. Fucking hell. Мяснеку не вандализуем.
He eventually closed the gap significantly, but somehow they managed to slip away. They even attempted to talk to him afterwards, making it clear they hadn't taken a single thing. One conclusion seems pretty hard to argue with though. He's probably never taking that friend along on an explore again. The guy was painfully slow, and they nearly got caught on 2 separate occasions because of it. Honestly, if you're not prepared to sprint when things go sideways, why put yourself in that situation at all? By that point, they could easily have been grabbed, though the worker had likely burned through whatever energy he had left after that whole chase. I genuinely have no idea what that man earns, but whatever it is, it's not nearly enough. Sometimes everything feels like it's under control, right up until the moment it completely isn't. But was this just a streak of bad luck, or something that could have been? One of the most globally recognized TikTokers around, Natalia Valente has built her following on fun and engaging content. But this particular video took a very different turn. Accompanied by a group of friends, she set out to explore an abandoned asylum, capturing the entire experience on camera. The crew drifted through the crumbling building, making their way toward the old morgue, completely unaware that they were on the verge of recording something truly disturbing.
Jesus, olha a entrada. Olha a entrada que a gente vai entrar. Entramos. Gente do céu. Bom, a gente tá na ala branca, que é a mais tranquila. Tem várias alas, enfim. Bom, essa é a ala branca.
On the surface, the footage looks like your typical urban exploration video: decaying corridors, smashed windows, and the hollow quiet of a place the world left behind. But as the camera sweeps across the structure, something deeply unsettling is briefly visible. In the broken windows of the upper floor, several shadowy figures appear to be watching the group from within the darkness. Their faces are expressionless, almost vacant, and their appearance is so brief that it's simple enough to overlook on a first viewing. Yet when the clip is played back in slow motion, it becomes impossible to ignore. Individuals lurking inside the asylum, seemingly drawn by the commotion coming from the group below. As reasonable as that explanation might sound, it does nothing to make the image any less chilling. The thought that unknown people could be silently tracking them through the dark without ever announcing themselves is every bit as frightening as any supernatural encounter. Whether these figures belong to the realm of the living or something else entirely, the footage is impossible to simply dismiss. Graham Furlong is someone who has a genuine love for venturing into forgotten, derelict places. Despite holding down a full-time job, he launched a YouTube channel to document his adventures whenever he gets the chance. For the most part, his content is pretty laid back, just him walking through crumbling old buildings, nothing dramatic. But this particular outing was a whole different story. He rounded up some friends and headed out to explore an abandoned school. And from the very first moment, something felt off.
Just gone through this door, that little hole in the door. I'm just going my own way for an explore. What are you doing? Oi!
What?
What are you doing?
Nothing. We thought that was you.
Mate!
What?
What did you do that for?
What? Why are you flipping away?
That rock just come and hit me on the head.
You chat so much.
I swear down.
We didn't throw anything.
I swear down.
We didn't throw anything.
That rock.
That's a dream or something. Yeah.
Oh,
We were near.
That rock was coming and hit me on the head.
Again. No, I swear down.
Look! I told you, it nearly hit me on the head. I'm not lying.
I just said, hey, Queen, throw it again.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we are. Hands over.
What throwing rocks for? No, that's not police.
Okay.
That's not police. That's not police.
Oh, we go. Okay.
We're coming.
Okay, we're coming. We're going out now.
That's not police. That's not police.
Out of nowhere, a man began yelling at them, insisting he was law enforcement. But Graham wasn't buying it. Think about it. What kind of actual police officer hurls a rock at someone? It just doesn't add up. Even so, since they couldn't be completely certain who this person was, they figured the safest move was to go along with what he said.
Shouting for?
Right here, explorers. Where you from? Where you from?
What?
Where you from?
You're not police.
Where are you from?
You're not even police.
Where are you from?
It's none of your, no,
Where are you from?
it's none of your business.
Where are you from?
None of your business. None of your business. Shut up.
The time being. That's the moment the truth started to surface. This wasn't a cop at all. He was messing with them, and the second he figured out they weren't going to play along, his attitude shifted and he became threatening. The group turned around and tried to flee in the opposite direction, cutting their lights to avoid being spotted. But things were about to get a whole lot worse. It wasn't just one person out there waiting for them, there were several.
We came from this way.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. It was this way.
Let's go both ways,
No, I told you that. Turn your lights off. Yeah. Kill your lights. Don't go. God, they've pissed me off then. Yeah, they're coming in. Don't move, because they're coming in. Wait for them to come in. Yeah, they're gonna throw something. Told ya. Yeah, they're coming back. Get down, because they're gonna throw something at the window. Come here.
Those individuals ended up surrounding the group and trapping them inside the building, hurling bricks and rocks through the windows from outside. Then, without warning, the footage cuts out completely. For a stretch of time, no one knew what had become of them. But as the clip started spreading online and gaining attention, viewers demanded answers, and Graham eventually came forward with an explanation. He said the attackers had physically blocked every exit, leaving them with nowhere to go, and he stopped filming because he needed to call the police and didn't want his personal details caught on camera. Sadly, law enforcement wasn't much help in the end, so the group had no choice but to find their own escape route. And fortunately, they all made it out without any injuries. This whole incident is a reminder that abandoned buildings aren't always risky because of the supernatural or the unknown, but because of the kind of people you might encounter inside them. Adam Mark explores. This guy has built his entire reputation on fearless urban exploration, traveling the world to document crumbling haunted structures and sharing every unsettling second with his dedicated audience. Whether he brings company along or heads out on his own, Adam lives for chasing the unknown, but on this particular occasion, his choice to go it alone would turn into something he'd come to seriously regret. It's March 3rd, 2022, a seemingly calm and quiet morning. Decades earlier, an 8-year-old girl named Sally was brutally killed inside this very house. Local legend holds that her remains were concealed somewhere in the woods behind the property, though the case was never brought to justice. The building has sat empty ever since. Those who've dared to visit frequently describe bone-chilling experiences, childlike whispers, drifting through hollow rooms, and fleeting glimpses of dark figures lurking in the corners. Paranormal investigators and ghost hunters alike believe Sally's restless soul never left, forever bound to the place where her story ended. Adam makes his decision quickly, before doubt can talk him out of it. Taking a long breath, he crosses the threshold, moving carefully through the groaning doorway. The hallway is in a state of total collapse. Walls fractured, paint stripped away, rubble spread across every surface. Adam surveys the space with visible unease, and this is only the beginning of what will shape up to be one of the most terrifying nights of his life. After moving through the house for a while, Adam reluctantly heads toward the basement.
Right guys, I'm inside, and I'm freaking out already. This place is so creepy. It's got a little bathroom here. The scissors are still in there.
The sheer scale of it catches him completely off guard. It's much bigger than anything he anticipated. As he picks his way through the dim, suffocating space, the heavy silence is suddenly shattered by a loud, jarring noise echoing from somewhere deeper in the house. Could it be another explorer, or maybe someone squatting in the building? So why isn't anyone answering when he calls out? Or is there a far darker explanation? Could this be Sally's restless spirit making herself known? Adam won't have to wonder for long. The answers are about to reveal themselves, and
it's massive. I'm getting a bit scared now. I can hear water running. I I can just hear horrible fucking noises.
The most chilling way possible, rattled by the sounds closing in around him. Every instinct Adam has is telling him something is deeply wrong, yet he's determined to push forward, even as his nerves threaten to get the better of him. After combing through the entire upper floor without finding anything out of the ordinary, one thing keeps nagging at him: the sound of rushing water from somewhere below. It's been going on for a while now, and he's certain it wasn't there before.
The fuck was that? Hello?
Something about it feels deeply off, and he follows it. What Adam finds stops him dead in his tracks. The very space he walked through just 30 minutes ago is now submerged in water. He stands there completely frozen, unable to process what he's seeing. The basement was completely dry before, so how has it flooded so fast? His mind races through the possibilities. Is someone in here messing with him deliberately? Is there some creep hiding in the shadows pulling sick pranks?
What? I can hear running water. Right, we'll come back to that side. Let's do this side first. Right, let's have a little look round. Sally's room. Fuck off. What is that? Alright, let's have a look. There's nothing in. Not much in here. What's in this? Oh my god. I'm actually shitting it, guys. It's just the toilet there. Oh wow. That is pretty impressive.
Not wanting to stick around any longer than necessary,
This is disgustingly scary, this house.
Adam decides to check the remaining 2 rooms and call it a night. His priority shifted to getting out safely rather than seeking any kind of confrontation, and he planned to report the flooding before the already deteriorating structure suffered any further damage. But right as he was about to walk out the door, something happened that stopped him cold. He later explained that he reached out to the police about the water situation. They confirmed they'd take care of it and thanked him for bringing it to their attention. Adam has faced no shortage of creepy and unnerving situations throughout his career as an urban explorer, but this one hit differently. Whatever was happening in that house, paranormal or otherwise.
Let's head downstairs now and find out what that bloody running water is. No way. I've sussed out what that is. Oh my god. Someone's flooding the basement. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh shit, man. Who the fuck's done that? Oh, what? That's crazy. Guys, my head's gone now. Somebody's flooded the basement. And I don't even know what you do about that.
Genuinely got under his skin in a way nothing else had before. He told his audience that after everything he went through inside Sally's house, going back is simply not something he's willing to consider. And honestly, you can't fault him for that. Think that story was unsettling? You haven't seen anything yet, because what's coming next will make your hair stand on end. This footage was recorded by Marcelo, a dedicated urban explorer who makes a habit of venturing into forgotten and abandoned locations with his camera in hand. He regularly documents his experiences for his online following, but nothing he'd filmed before could have prepared him for what unfolded on the night of October 8th, 2023. As Marcelo checks in with his audience, he lays out his plan to explore an abandoned church, completely unaware of what's lurking inside waiting for him. The The second he steps foot into the crumbling building, an unsettling sensation washes over him. While he's no stranger to urban exploration, this is his first time doing it completely solo, and that isolation puts his nerves on edge immediately. With nothing but the narrow beam of his flashlight pushing back the absolute darkness, Marcelo moves slowly through the abandoned church.
So that's fucking... I need to work out who to ring to sort that flood out, or... And I'm hearing some fucking weird shit, man. I need to get out.
The quiet is overwhelming, broken only by the sound of his own labored breathing, which makes it painfully clear how frightened he already is. His gut is telling him something isn't right, and it's correct, because as he moves into another section of the church, something happens that rips a scream straight out of him. Marcello's terror completely takes over, and he bolts from the building, sprinting towards safety with everything he has. The sheer panic in his voice and movements leaves no doubt about how horrifying that moment truly was. Afterward, Marcelo updated his viewers on what he'd been through, admitting he had never experienced anything remotely like it. Some in his audience suggested it could have been another person hiding inside the church, while others were convinced it was something supernatural lurking in the darkness. Marcelo wasn't interested in debating the cause. He was just relieved to have walked away in one piece.
Did you see that hit?
The guys in this footage had no idea something was watching them. A friend was filming as they tossed a ball around, and that's when the camera picked up an extra face in the shot. It was staring out from a window in the building right behind them. But this was no ordinary face. The skin looked unnaturally pale and ashen, with dark hollow eyes that sent chills down your spine.
Oh my days, that was...
The moment they noticed it, the face slowly retreated from the window and vanished. The men wasted no time rushing inside to investigate, but there was nobody there.
There's somebody here that wants to speak.
A man walking past an old cemetery suddenly spotted a humanoid shape lurking on the other side of the fence. The thing was moving in deeply unsettling, erratic ways, as though it was deliberately trying to terrorize him. People in the area were convinced that if that fence hadn't been standing between them, things would have taken a far darker turn. This wasn't some ordinary figure. Locals believed it to be a Nahual, a shape-shifting entity rooted deep in Mesoamerican mythology. These creatures are said to take on animal forms and prowl through the darkness, wielding their abilities to disorient and terrify anyone unfortunate enough to encounter them. The man wasted no time. He got out of there as fast as his legs would carry him.
This.
A la madre, güey, son un chingo de nahuales, güey.